Tyrese Gibson became emotional as he spoke about grief on Tuesday's episode of The Breakfast Club. The Fast and the Furious star, 45, stopped by the radio program to discuss his upcoming album, Beautiful Pain, and his new film, 1992, which features both him and the late Ray Liotta. The tears flowed when host Charlemagne the God asked how Tyrese copes with the loss of loved ones, including his mother, two sisters, Fast and Furious co-star Paul Walker, and Baby Boy director John Singleton. "I'm doing the best I can with every 24 hours I get," Tyrese responded, his eyes welling up. Charlemagne rose to hug him and offer tissues, but Tyrese declined, saying, "This is what grown is. Black men cry." He continued, "When divorces happen, women aren't the only ones that are devastated. When a miscarriage happens, women are not the only ones that you should be checking on. When you can't put food on the table because your career goes up and it goes down, stop calling and skipping over the man and just checking on the woman." Tyrese has faced significant personal losses, including the death of his mother, Priscilla Murray Gibson, in 2022 from COVID-19 and pneumonia, and his two sisters, Sandra and Shanta Gibson, in 2021 and 2023. He also mourned the loss of industry colleagues, Baby Boy director Singleton, who passed away in 2019, and Too Fast, Too Furious co-star Walker, who died in a 2013 car crash. Additionally, Tyrese has endured the pain of two divorces and ongoing custody battles. He was married to Norma Mitchell from 2007 to 2009 and shares a 17-year-old daughter, Shayla, with her. His second marriage to Samantha Gibson ended in separation in 2020 after 4 years, and they have a 6-year-old daughter, Soraya. "This is some real asterisk out here. I'ma wipe my own tears," Tyrese continued on The Breakfast Club. "When you do things from the heart, it affects hearts." In 2017, Tyrese went viral with his emotional cry video, where he shared a tearful clip about his custody battle with Norma over their daughter, Shayla. He later secured 50/50 joint custody of his daughter. Last week, Tyrese became emotional after performing the national anthem at the preseason game between the Los Angeles Rams and the Dallas Cowboys. During the performance, he paid tribute to Marvin Gaye and shared why it was such a deeply moving experience for him. "It's for my mother, 4 kids, and only 2 of us left. I was the only one born and raised in LA. This means the world to me," he shared with ET. "I hit a few bad notes, but Marvin Gaye, I hope I made you proud. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you." Tyrese's story of pain starts at the very beginning. Born in Watts, Los Angeles, one of the toughest neighborhoods in the city, Tyrese didn't have a picture-perfect childhood. His father, Tyrone Gibson, walked out on the family when Tyrese was just a baby, leaving his mother, Priscilla Murray Gibson, to raise 4 children on her own. Growing up without a father in a poverty-stricken area meant Tyrese was no stranger to hardship. The absence of a father figure weighed heavily on him, and this loss planted the seeds of pain that would follow him into adulthood. As Tyrese has often shared, his mother struggled to make ends meet, and there were times when even basic necessities like food were hard to come by. The constant struggle to survive in a world that seemed stacked against him created a deep sense of insecurity that would haunt him for years to come. As Tyrese's star began to rise, his mental health struggles became increasingly difficult to hide. The pressures of fame, combined with unresolved childhood trauma, took a toll on his emotional well-being. In 2017, the world watched as Tyrese had a very public meltdown on social media, where he tearfully pleaded for the return of his daughter Shayla amid a heated custody battle with his ex-wife, Norma Mitchell. The emotional outburst shocked fans and raised concerns about Tyrese's mental state. It was later revealed that he had been battling depression and anxiety for years, often feeling overwhelmed by the demands of his career and personal life. The public nature of his struggles brought much-needed attention to the importance of mental health, but it also exposed Tyrese to criticism and ridicule, adding to the pain he was already enduring. Tyrese's marriage to Norma Mitchell, which ended in a bitter divorce in 2009, was one of the most painful chapters of his life. The split was anything but amicable, with accusations flying back and forth and a custody battle over their daughter, Shayla, that dragged on for years. The divorce left Tyrese heartbroken and financially strained as legal fees piled up, and the media painted him as the villain in the saga. But the most painful aspect of the divorce was the impact it had on his relationship with Shayla. Tyrese has always been vocal about his love for his daughter, and the thought of losing her reached a boiling point in 2017 when Tyrese took to social media to express his anguish over not being able to see Shayla, sparking widespread concern for his mental health. The divorce and the subsequent custody battle were a source of immense pain for Tyrese, leaving him feeling isolated and misunderstood. Despite his success in the entertainment industry, Tyrese has faced significant financial challenges throughout his career. In 2017, during his highly publicized custody battle, Tyrese revealed that he was struggling financially due to mounting legal fees and other expenses. He even claimed that he was broke and unable to continue funding his legal battles, a shocking revelation for someone who had been perceived as a wealthy and successful celebrity. The financial strain added another layer of stress to Tyrese's already overwhelming life, leading to a downward spiral that further impacted his mental health. The pressure to maintain his lifestyle and keep up with the demands of his career while dealing with financial difficulties only exacerbated his struggles, making it difficult for him to find peace and stability. Tyrese has never been one to shy away from speaking his mind, but his outspokenness has often come at a price. In recent years, he has found himself at odds with some of his Hollywood peers, particularly during his feud with Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson over the Fast and Furious franchise. Tyrese publicly criticized Johnson for his decision to star in a spin-off film, Hobbs and Shaw, which Tyrese believed was delaying the production of the next installment in the main franchise. The feud led to a rift between Tyrese and other cast members, and some speculated that it might have even jeopardized his future in the franchise. The fallout from the feud highlighted the often cutthroat nature of Hollywood, where even the closest of friendships can be strained by business decisions. For Tyrese, speaking out may have cost him more than just a role. It may have cost him valuable relationships and opportunities. Throughout all his trials and tribulations, one thing has remained constant: Tyrese's love for his daughter, Shayla. But balancing fame and fatherhood has been a constant struggle for him. The demands of his career often pull him away from his role as a father, leading to feelings of guilt and frustration. Tyrese has always prided himself on being a hands-on dad, but the pressures of Hollywood and his personal battles have made it difficult to be the father he wants to be. The ongoing custody issues with his ex-wife have only made things more complicated as Tyrese continues to fight for more time with Shayla while navigating the challenges of co-parenting.